We all remember the big blue fuzzy monster and the puny green-eyed circle monster. We know them as Solly and Mike Wazowski. These terrifying creatures play a role in the well-known Monsters, Inc.
Hello, I'm Emily Steller.
And I'm Octavia Claudio.
And welcome back to
Thumpintheories,
where we review crazy fan theories as true or false so you don't have to. Monsters, Inc. is a Pixar animated film that features Mike Wazowski. Well, Monsters University is a Pixar animated film that features Mike Wazowski attending a college called Monsters University. Here, Mike roomies with another bigger, badder, and scarier monster than Mike. These two end up helping each other in different ways in order to conquer their first year at college. They are tasked intellectually and physically and finally get a chance to show off their scariness by going through a door. This door happens to be the room of a little girl, Boo. Today, Octavia and I are going to go through 3 different Monsters, Inc. theories that we think will knock your socks off. And also to preface, Monsters, Inc. is different than Monsters University. Monsters University takes place before Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. was the original film that came out in 2001, which is about Mike and Sully's job at Monsters Incorporated. But Monsters University takes place before Monsters, Inc., and it's their journey through college, and then it's flip-flopped from the timeline, but you get it, because the university came after Inc. Anyways, the first theory that we have is that Monsters, Inc. was scared of the Black Plague through the humans. The second theory we have is that human children were more dangerous to Mike and Sully than they realized. And the very last theory that we will be sharing is that Randall has been studying Boo for a while before Mike and Sully. Not only have Octavia and I watched tons of Pixar films, but we have especially done research on Monsters, Inc. and its theories.
By the end of this podcast, we hope that you too will be able to give your opinion on the theory and come up with your own conclusion. The first theory that we have is that Monsters, Inc. was scared of the Black Plague through the humans. The second theory we have is that human children were more dangerous to Mike and Sully than they realized. The very last theory that we will be sharing is that Randall has been studying Boo for a while before Mike and Sully. To begin, we're going to discuss the theory that Monsters, Inc. was scared of the Black Plague.
The Quan TV states, the Pixar classic became a major box office success upon its release, becoming the 3rd highest grossing film of 2001. Hey, I was right, that came out in 2001. With all the attention the movie garnered, many viewers have analyzed hidden messages behind the movie. But one of their theories is certainly hair-raising. One fan theory alleges that there is a reason why the monsters are so afraid of children. It states that perhaps the first time they made contact with the human world was during the Black Death or bubonic plague. It may explain why the monsters were so afraid of touching anything human-related.
I think this is a cool theory.
It's cool, but I'm confused what they mean by the first time they interacted with humans. It was during the plague?
No, it's
because I don't think it's set in that time period, so I'm confused.
No, you know the Pixar theory, which we haven't went over yet? So, and it says, they time travel when they go through the doors. So,
okay.
They're basically thinking that the first time that they did that, they went back to the bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague?
Bubonic plague.
Bubonic plague?
The bubonic plague.
There you go.
And so that's why they were scared. And someone else said that, you know how, that travels in fleas?
Mm-hmm.
Fleas give that to you? In one of the in the movie, after they go into the door and they come out, they get, I don't know, a human touched a spot on their fur, and so one of them shaves his back.
Oh, no, it's because he gets a sock on it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I remember that. But I just don't think the plague thing is real. Or at least it's the bubonic plague, or the Black Plague. Some sort of plague, maybe there is. Maybe that's what they're scared of. I could understand if you're saying they're so scared of people because they think they actually are going to contaminate. Which, obviously in the movie they do think they're contaminating them. But if you want to pin that as, a sickness that they're scared of getting, I understand that. But I just don't think it's the Black or bubonic plague.
No, I don't think it's true, but I don't know. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is Thumpintheories verified.
You don't think it's Thumpintheories verified? No. Neither do I.
Okay.
So it's not Thumpintheories verified.
The second theory that we have for you today is that humans are more dangerous than what Mike and Sully thought. ScreenRant.com states, there was one Monsters, Inc. error that some fans didn't recognize. While Sully and Mike were under the impression that humans were not dangerous or contagious, Proxy Attack Online noticed a small detail or theory that proved otherwise. The Redditor mentioned that the government workers had radiation detection equipment that clicked when it went near a human. This could mean that children slowly emitted... Could this mean that children slowly emitted radiation? My theory is that human children are indeed dangerous. They are incredibly radioactive monsters. Mike and Sully seem fine because they've been only recently exposed, they wrote. Because children were theorized as dangerous to monsters, this was why the second Monsters, Inc. movie was a prequel instead of a sequel. Okay, wait, that lines up with what I was saying. Because Monsters University came after Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
And in Monsters University, it's them going to college and then finding their job at Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
So, I agree with this one. This is good. Because most monsters wouldn't have survived if they spent more time around children. Yeah, I completely agree with this. This is so good.
Yeah, and that lines up. That just lines up.
Yeah.
I was
getting a little suspicious.
Yeah.
But then they backed it up.
So. I was like, oh my god, they're emitting radiation. Okay, I don't know if they're emitting radiation, but I know that they're causing some sort of effect that could be harming them.
Yeah. Yeah,
emitting radiation? Oh my god.
But it was just how they lined it. Like, that's why it's a prequel and not a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
the radiation part, like, they have the radiation detection equipment, which, okay, what is even radiation? No, I know what it is.
Don't look at me, bro.
You know, like, what would they, like, rays of, like, what? I'm so confused.
I got scrubs on, but I'm not a nurse. Don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just so confused on how they're emitting radiation.
I don't know.
Like carbon dioxide poisoning? Would it be
I literally could not tell you what radiation is.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do some research.
Because neither of us know what radiation is.
No, you guys are gonna listen to this podcast and be like, you guys are so stupid, I know what radiation is. So if you know what radiation is because you're just smarter and better than everybody, just keep it to yourself.
Why do they have the radiation equipment in the first place?
What?
Why do they have the radiation equipment in the first place?
What do you mean radiation? Oh, like, why do they have
have
radiation detection equipment?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they're detecting some radiation.
Why are they so worried about radiation?
I don't even know radiation.
Okay, I'm gonna look up radiation.
Like, I know of radiation. Like, obviously I know the general concept of it, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
Like,
we're looking it up.
Yeah, if it... what?
I said we're looking it up. We're looking up a radiation.
How is it coming off of the freaking humans? Also, it's not only the children, so they need to fix that because there's also humans in the other world too. You see them when they go on little camper bunkers. Says irradiation is the emission of energy as electromagnetic waves or as moving subatomic particles, especially high energy particles, which cause ionization. I don't know any of those words. I don't know what any of that meant. All I heard was energy, like rays of energy.
Amber is the color of her energy.
Here we go. Radiation is energy that comes from a source and travels through space at the speed of light.
What? We're too stupid for this.
What? Oh, I was close. It's rays. It's waves of some sort.
Yeah, I knew that, but like, of what? Like energy. That's such a general term.
Yeah, electromagnetic waves. Like, why is... Okay.
I don't know. I'm not.
You're not diving into that?
I'm digging myself a hole of stupidity. I'm telling you this out.
Okay. So.
I think this thought process is Thumpintheories verified. I don't know about the specific theory. Do you agree?
I think...
Do you agree with what I said?
Kinda.
Okay.
Because I do agree with the theory.
The whole theory?
Not everything in the theory.
That's what I just said.
Well, you said you don't particularly agree with the theory. You agree.
Well, I agree. I agree with the thought process that the theory is creating.
Oh.
So, like, I just don't agree with the specific details.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So this is...
I'd say Thumpintheories verified.
Yeah. Thumpintheories verified. Yeah. So, the last theory that we have today is that Randall has been studying Boo way before Mike and Sully.
It's crazy.
Yeah. ScreenRant.com says, the only reason Sully and Mike found Boo was because Randall was secretly doing his own experiments with certain kids. Or doors. While some may have thought that Boo's door was pulled at random, Breezoo Brew realized that Randall has been visiting or experimenting with Boo for quite some time. When they mention Randall's name, Boo squeaks and squirms and gets away. They wrote, this proved that Boo was familiar with Randall. They continued by saying, it's almost like this happened before, and she knew Randall. What? Girl, finish your sentence.
And she knew Randall as...
Exactly, as in there.
It's almost like this has happened before, and she knew Randall as in there before anyone else.
I think that meant was in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
So, along with more depth to their theory... Oh, yeah. This Disney theory could change everything because oh my god. It meant Boo was sadly more familiar with the monster world than Sully and Mike knew. Randall's just a sneaky little snake. Also, I don't know.
What animal is...
Randall?
Oh,
he's a lizard that can disappear. Or is he...
Well, isn't he like a chameleon then? Because that's the whole thing, is that he can blend in.
He doesn't look like a chameleon, though.
Oh, wait, they're all monsters. He's not a real animal.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. So, he's some sort of chameleon-ish monster.
Oh, wait, I just looked up chameleon instead of Randall.
I do that all the time.
No, he doesn't look like a chameleon. He looks like a lizard.
I know, but...
Like, why he got all those legs? He's a little
So obviously he's not a real thing, but he has the same... He adopts the same characteristics as a chameleon, kind of.
But, I don't know... I think it is weird that she knew about him because aren't the whole thing is, like, they don't know about monsters and they're just supposed to scare them. But... in that... I don't agree, but I want to know why Boo knows about him. Because...
No, it's not saying... I don't think the theory is saying that Boo... I think it's just saying, before we're introduced to Mike and Sully, that's not the first time that Randall has messed with Boo. Randall has been doing that before we see Mike and Sully get involved into it. It's not saying that, like...
Yeah, because Boo's door was supposed to be the first time it was messed with. And so it was supposed to give them Mike and Sully. And so they're saying that it wasn't even a random door.
Yeah.
But it was, in fact, have already been messed with.
Yeah. I don't know, this one's a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
But I feel like I see the point, and I kind of agree with it.
I don't know. I just want to know why Boo knows about Randy. Well, Randall. Because you shouldn't be knowing about Randall if you haven't had some monsters in your room yet. Unless your friend has had Randall. Little bestie. I don't know about this theory. You agree with it?
I'm gonna say no for now, but I would like to... It's just because I'm kind of not getting what they're putting down.
Yeah.
It's my own lack of knowledge that's keeping me from understanding this theory.
Yeah, me too. Because they just don't know how to speak, I guess. Neither do I.
No, I think they're fine. I think we're the problem on Tavia.
I don't know what they're saying.
Breezoo Brew is doing just fine. We are not.
She's connecting the dots.
Zooby Zooby Zoo.
Zooby Zooby Zoo. Breezoo Brew. That's such a nice username.
Mm-hmm.
Breezoo Brew.
Say that 5 times fast.
Breezoo Brew, Breezoo Brew, Breezoo Brew, Breezoo Brew, Breezoo Brew.
Breezy Brew.
So, now that we've discussed our third theory and final theory, let's conclude. Do we think that this is Thumpintheories verified?
No.
No.
Question mark?
Question mark? Why question mark?
I already explained why, because I feel like if I completely understood what they were trying to tell me, I would agree with it, but just because I'm a little bit confused, I can't agree with it because I don't really know what's going on. So that's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
So, Thumpintheories verified, question mark? Thumpintheories verified?
I don't know. Okay. Now we have a special guest opinion. So today our special guest is Aaron Stellar.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Long time no see.
Aaron, we asked Aaron if Aaron thinks that the Monsters, Inc. characters are scared of getting the Black Plague. Plague. Aaron said, no, I don't think that they are scared of getting the Black Plague. Plague?
Yeah, Plague.
And that is just a kid's movie, and people are looking too far into it.
I mean, I kind of have to... I don't agree that people are looking too far into it, because I think there is something to look into here. Like, it makes sense. I just don't agree with the thing being the plague.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's something that they're trying to avoid. It's a whole contamination center. Like, obviously, they're trying to avoid something that the humans are contaminating them with. I just don't agree that it's with plague.
With plague. You don't think that is with plague?
Huh?
Plague?
What are you saying?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. It's probably best that I don't worry about it.
Wow. Aaron has some strong opinions. It seems that Aaron just doesn't think anything's true.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think that?
I don't know.
What makes you say that?
Aaron's not a believer. I mean, Aaron's not an OG of the Dora Explorer.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
If they had really been an OG, they would have known that the intro starts with the computer game, and Dora lives inside of a computer.
Oh, I'm the only one that remembers there being, like, a fish tank. I totally remember a fish tank.
I didn't watch it as much as you did, so I don't remember.
Wait, no, it wasn't Dora.
What was it?
That was the freaking chick and the turtle and the hamster.
The Wonder Pets!
Yeah, Wonder Pets.
The Wonder Pets were on our way.
Yeah.
The Wonder Pets. We'll
save the day. Yeah, that's totally the Wonder Pets. I also just think that it is crazy because, well, not only, like, are they, like, accusing them of emitting radiation, but as we all know, Boo and Solly are, like, best friends, and they hang around, like, all the time, and I know that their little backup cover story was, oh, he was just now, like, revealed to it. I don't know, I just still think that's, like, a bold accusation. And for the other monsters as well, because one of them was like, oh, Randall's been studying, like, that completely contradicts the other theories, which I guess they don't have to completely go together, but it's kind of like, you know, okay. I don't know. Also, I think the library lady is just so weird. Like, I feel like there should need to be more theories on her, because she is, I don't know, she just has something going on, and I don't trust anything that says or happens with her. Oh my gosh. But I don't know if I'm the only one remembers this, but there's, like, in Monsters University when they're in the freaking basement, and they're, like, freaking conga circle seance, doing seance crap, and I just thought that was so weird. I don't know, I just feel like this stuff should all be more connected than what the theories are saying. They just don't have enough background evidence or support to back up their claims. So yeah. Okay, well, would you like to conclude?
Wrap it up?
Yeah.
Sure, I sure would. I'll take it away. After listening to this podcast, we hope that you come up with your own conclusion to the theories and share more that come to your mind. The first theory that we discussed today is that Monsters, Inc. was scared of the Black Plague through humans. Or the bubonic plague, I guess. The second theory we had is that human children were more dangerous to Mike and Sully than they realized, because apparently they're emitting radiation. And we can't tell you what that means, so you're going to have to do your own research.
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
just going to
guys.
have to connect the dots yourself.
Go talk to your local science teacher because we don't know what we're talking about. The very last theory that we will be sharing is that Randall has been studying Boo for a while, or had been studying Boo for a while before Mike and Sully came across those two individuals.
A purple door.
Yep. With this being said, we hope that you can take this information and use it to analyze other Pixar movies. And thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to Thumpintheories.